This is part two of the Google tips, and this pertains to using Hangouts for collaborating and meeting together using video, in most cases using video conferencing for free, no cost to this at all. And you'll notice, first of all, that I'm logged in here with my private individual Google account, not with a Wilkes account. Unfortunately, Hangouts, at least in the past, it has not worked with a Wilkes account because they haven't set up that capability. It's possible it has changed, but I do know that it will work if you use a private individual account. Also, I would caution you against trying to use a school Google account. If you have a Google account through your school district or school institution, it may be that it's restricted and it doesn't give you the complete capability that an individual Google account. If that's the case, create one for yourself if you don't already have one, and use that for Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts is a great way to collaborate online in real time. You'll see when I clicked on the 9 dots here, which give you the different Google apps, Hangouts doesn't appear. You have to click on more, and then you'll see Hangouts appear. Click there on Hangouts, and this is where you will get started with Google Hangouts. One thing I would advise you very, very strongly is to use the same profile photo that you use in your live profile photo in Wilkes Live for the course. And if you haven't set up a live profile already, please do it now. Make sure that you have a photo there that is recognizable. That way we can find out who you are easily, and we can verify that it's you. I'm going to give you an example for this. I'm going to search right now for my name, and you'll notice that there are 3 different William Daltons come up. 3, and then down at the bottom you'll see another one. Okay, so and none of them have my profile photo on. Of course, obviously it wouldn't find me because I'm doing the search right now, but you'll notice that there are 4 other William Daltons that have been found. You will be surprised that other people have your same name in Google Hangouts and Google accounts. So don't assume that people can find you just because they use your name. So set your profile photo so it's the same, and you'll see that's the way I have it. This is the same profile photo up here that I use for my Wilkes Live. The other thing you want to do is make sure that you share all your email addresses with your group members as well as phone numbers. Make sure you give multiple ways to keep in touch, but also be sure to indicate your first choice for email, for example, as well as which email to use to share your Google Docs and Google Hangouts. Okay? And again, make sure for Google Hangouts it's a private individual account. Once you're in Google Hangouts, one person will start a video call. You'll just hit video call like that, and when it comes up, you'll see, and actually I'm on a different monitor, that's why it looks like I'm looking off to the side. So I'm going to look at the monitor now. That's normally what you see. But you're going to enter here the email address of those people that you want to invite. And you can also copy a link to share, and I would suggest that you do that. You'll notice down at the bottom here, when you click that, it says link copied to clipboard. That way you can paste that into a separate email if you need to. But you just enter then your email address, and this would then email to me and it's sending the invite as me. When I send that, I'm going to get an email that's going to invite me to join this Hangout. So you do that with all the email addresses, add them all there at one time, including mine, and you use my bill.dalton@gmail.com account. Use this one when you invite me for the Hangout, and then you simply hit invite. And then everybody will get that invitation, okay? Once they come in, you'll start to see people pop in, and you can also add them after the fact up here. That's basically how you use Google Hangout. It'll come up, and everybody will be able to, you'll be able to see each other, and you'll be able to, now see it's calling me, right? But unfortunately, I'm not actually able to answer it for myself. So I'm just going to hang up for now, and that's the way it would end. So that's Google Hangouts. One thing you noticed in there that I was using a headset mic. I would very much suggest, if possible, that you use that. It eliminates feedback and echo. If you can't get one of them, if you can't do that, or you can use earbuds and plug it into the microphone jack. Otherwise, mute your audio unless you need to speak during the conference. Otherwise, you're going to get an awful lot of feedback and echo, and it will be very difficult to participate that way. Okay? So that's it. That's basically the tips for Google Hangout. Good luck. Hope it works for everybody. Do be prepared to spend a little bit of time massaging this and working through some kinks. You may have to add a plug-in as you start to use Google Hangouts. That's okay. Go ahead and accept that and do that if that's necessary for your particular setup. Again, you want to make sure if you're using a computer, a work computer, it may be restricted. So you may want to check with your IT department to make sure that you're able to use Google Hangouts the way it is configured. If you're using your own computer, it shouldn't be a problem. The other thing to keep in mind is with video, if you are using Wi-Fi and if you don't have a lot of bandwidth, you may run into some difficulties or some lag. So the more bandwidth you have, the better off you are. That's why when I'm on the road, as I will be for your session, I will have to use audio only, because I just won't have the bandwidth to connect otherwise. Okay? It's possible I will be able to occasionally, but most of the time I won't be able to. Okay, good luck. Hope this helps.